Hello, welcome everybody. It's me again, Bhuva Mujumdar. Well, today is the first day of the Formula Diary. It's not a small series. I don't know if it will ever finish, but yeah, we are gonna be making the car, I guess. So did some work from yesterday to today. So we gotta talk about that with Mr. Teddy and me. We can work it out, I guess. Um, I hope. Okay, so what we got to know from yesterday is we are gonna go to Formula Bharat. We have two parts, EV and a CV, combustible, electrical. Electrical is a bit expensive for me right now because we have to make the body, we need the tires, we need four motors, then batteries, uh, BMS, we have to make a BMS too, like battery management system. It's a lot of work. So what I thought was in combustible vehicles is just one engine, the structure of the car, steering, that's it. Four tires, put it in, done. 100cc or 150cc motor behind you just to get the speed up going. At least we can compete though, right? Why you not though? Not, yeah. So yeah, we are going for the combustible engine thing. And one thing I saw is Kuwait is going with the crack platoon. So they are going for the EV, not for the CV, like the combustible one. And they are going for the Japan one. Nah, I'm not sure if they went for the Formula Bharat. But I am thinking to go first in the Formula Bharat, then on the Japan thing and all. As I got 4 years, apparently. Because I'm a dropout. Oh, so what we got to know more was the point distributions. It's mainly business plan presentation. We got some points, 75 points. Cost and manufacturing, we got 100 points. Engineering design, we got 150 points. And these are the static events. And for the dynamic events, we got skid pad. We got the acceleration one, both for 75 points. Autocross for 100 points. Endurance race, that's a 325 points. And in the endurance race, I think we have to go for 22 laps. Each lap about a kilometer, so 22 kilometers. And in this process, our management of oil and that thing, fuel, will be judged. Our efficiency will be judged in that cases, like what kind of engines we are using and the amount of usage of that fuel. So yeah, there are also some penalties, 20 penalty points, rule violations. And the team that we will be forming, it might be from different universities, because I have connection with people from different universities but not from one university, because sadly we are not in that university no more. So yeah, not sadly though, like it's okay though, like if some place doesn't deserve you or doesn't have the capability to keep you there, it's all right. There's nothing to be sad about, really. It's just a university. It was me who gave it so much pride and all that. Like, brag. Yeah, it's brag though. It's crazy. Not gonna say a lie. Not gonna lie though. But I'll try to be better. We have to give some of the documents in Formula Bharat. Some of them are like IAD, ACS, AC3D, BPB, and CRDs. Then vehicle status videos, TMIs, BOMs, like bill of materials and stuff and all. For the, we had one part where business plan and presentation and cost manufacturing. So these are the place where these documents will be coming in hand. Then in case of the VSV, there are some procedures where we have to shoot a video under a minute about our car that will be doing like standing still 360 video car laps, starting of the engine, then just moving over 30 meters. Minimum speed should be 10 kilometers per hour. That's not too much, right? I literally think it's not too much. Like Nevin Bhai would be like, he was the safety officer in our NASA KUHAN project and all, which was NASA's project that we were planning to do, but now KUHAN is taken another shape. That's it. Just like Shabab, I guess. It was a body first, now it's just some memories. You people don't know who Shabab is. You might also know who Shabab is, but later on we'll get to that motherfucker. So yeah, that's the VSV, like the vehicle status video. Then we got some technical requirements, like some of the chassis, bodywork, cockpit, chassis member, front bulkhead, front hoop, impact attenuator. This was the new thing that I got to know. It's a block of foam that mainly, how much of joule does it absorb? Wait, let me just check it out and see. Do you remember that, Mr. Teddy? Okay, you say no. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Thing is, wait. It's like 7,350 joules that they can absorb. So it's mainly for precaution so that you don't get hurt and die in the race, because they want to see you suffer. They don't want you dead and be like, relieved. So yeah, they don't want you dead. And they also told us to use the monocoque thing because that's the alternative to carbon fiber. So if you don't have carbon fiber rods to make the chassis and the thing, you can use monocoque for that, space frame and all. Yep, that is it. And that was mainly not all the technical requirements, but these are the part of the. I know many of the words might be a weird thing, like cockpit, chassis member, front bulkhead and stuff. We'll get to know that eventually. Just keep that in mind that we have to put that in our fucking car. It should be there, or it's like no. It's not a car to compete in the Formula series. So yeah, these are the basics. Like for Formula Student Championship, you have to mainly keep your body like that. It should be safe. Yeah, it has speed, but it should be safe, man. So yeah, that's why it's Formula. They got rules, or else it would be, I don't know, like street racing, I guess. So yeah. Oh, there should be roll hoops and stuff also. And we also got some information about materials that we can use. There should be fire retardant and stuff. There should also be we also should use coolants, mainly a substance used for heat transfer by, convection. So those material we can use for the cooling situation and all. Then they also gave us the minimum wheelbase that is required, and they also talked about the smaller track must be like 75% of the larger track of your car. These are also some of the just safety precautions. You can keep it 75% or something else too, but 75%, like it should not be less than 75% of the larger track that you have in your car. So yeah. Oh, one more thing we had, I got to know that we have to calculate the vertical center of gravity and the CG, like not mine. Again, don't check out my CG in brake and all, because they have checked it and tossed me out. But this CG means center of gravity of the car. So there is a relationship between them, and the relation is something like, if the the thing roll center height is smaller than the VCG or the vertical center of gravity, there will be a big body roll. So if you keep it equivalent to each other. It's gonna be harsh for the car, like the driving and stuff, and the jacking forces will be also increasing and all. So we got some recommended numbers to myself after researching some of the cars that are built and all, and some of the papers. Then comes yeah, this mainly goes in the structural thing. This relation between the VCG and the RCH of a car. You mainly have to do it in simulation or mathematically. You have to do it. So the easiest thing you can do before building a car is like doing it in the Fusion, because in Fusion I guess there is a, I wrote it down because this motherfucker doesn't even know how to talk. Yeah, properties tool. Fusion has mass properties tool, so that gives you CG directly, like the center of gravity of your car. So you can just use that and get your VCG or vertical center of gravity, and that will be again related to your VCG and RCH. Damn. While I was saying this, I realized something. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. The realization I'll tell you people later, because I don't know if this realization is the right realization or it's just a, you know, thought process. So, yeah. Okay, next up is the steering geometry. Well, undoubtedly we'll be using, let's say, Ackerman. And in case of Ackerman, the inner wheel, whenever you turn it, so the inner wheel will be more turned than the outer one. So if you do it like this, it's gonna go more this way. Then this one will be a bit less, but this one will be more. So let's say if it is 5 degree, and this will be then 2 degree. Get it? So Ackerman steering works like that, and this is why it prevents scrubbing and all. And for reducing scrub radius, we can be changing one of the indications, that is the kingpin inclination, which is also known as the KPI. Well, this KPI is not that hard of the chemistry one, because the chemistry one doesn't make any sense, but this one makes sense, because if you keep this KPI, kingpin inclination, up to like 7 to 10 degrees, it will reduce your scrub radius. That mainly is like, this is the one thing that prevents scrubbing in Ackerman. That's why the excess and this thing happens. Then we got suspension travel. So suggestive is like 25 to 50 millimeters bump and a 25 to 50 millimeters of a droop. And turning radius of your steering should be like, it should achieve about less than 3.5 meter radius of hairpin and all. So yeah, and steering lock 40 to 45 degree I guess is good enough. I think so. I still don't know, man. This thing doesn't make any sense to me now. What am I even talking about? And what are you even looking at now, man? So where were we? Oh, the rule book. Ah, fuck, I just went to the car building thing again. It's a bit hard because this thing is so vast and all, like everything is connected to each other, you know, and this thing gets in your mind and it really overwhelms you a lot. So let's get back to the rule book. And in the rule book, last thing we talked about was the wheelbase and stuff about the car that they implemented. And there are some parts where we can see black flags. Oh, the flags mainly. So we got black flag with orange, blue flag, checkered flags, green flag, red and yellow flag. Yeah, we got a lot of flags. So let's talk about the flags right now. Black flag is whenever waved, it means you gotta stop your car in a safe place, because we gotta talk, man. I think you got a penalty. Well, that's bad. Black flag with orange. Well, your car is gone case. It needs a mechanical inspection. That's why the black and a yellow dot, orange dot flag is waved. Well, in case of the checkered flag, you know what it means. You have completed the fucking race. Enjoy. Go pop the champagne even if you didn't win. Cause your fucking car ran the whole track and you fucking finished it. End of the story, man. Now go enjoy. Don't cry because you were never in a place right now. Guess so. Red flag. Always run from them. Just joking. Come to safe spot to stop, you know. It's just that because other players might have fucked up. So you come and just stay, man. Stay. Hold. Yellow flag is like if there are debris or any kind of accidents happened and in the front of the track or in the back of the track, so they'll be showing the yellow flag so that you people slow down. And then we got red and yellow flag. Okay, so like yellow flag is like there is danger, slow down. And red and yellow flag, it's dangerous front, so you should be cautious. So you can still drive in that thing, I guess. I think you have to reduce your speed or something like that, I guess. I kind of forgot. Why didn't I write it? Did you write it? This motherfucker, I don't even know. Why do I even talk to this boy? Moving on. Then we got the maps. Well, this is the skid pad. It looks like a TD. But I can assure you, this ain't a TD. I don't know what just happened right now. Things just got flickering with lights. Does it do when my hand goes forward also? No. So why does it do like this? It was doing something, but yeah. This is the skid pad. Well, mainly the car goes 4 laps and it exits. The best time counts. Simple as that. Is my tea finished or what? There is one. Yeah, it was finished. But my mother makes the best teas. One more cup of tea, I guess. I'll do it later on. So mainly we have to first do the right circle, then the left circle. I don't know if no, sorry. At first the right circle, then the left circle. Yeah, now it's correct. Yeah, that's how you have to mainly drive the car and go. Then we got the acceleration event. That's a 75-meter long line. We just have to accelerate it and exit that point. Yeah. Autocross event. Well, in that case, it's your driving skills. You sit on a seat. There are straights no longer than 80 meters. There are, I don't know how to pronounce this thing. Miscellaneous. Yeah, that's how he does that. I didn't say that. So miscellaneous is like there will be hairpin turns, decreasing radius turns, and yeah, there will be curves and all. And the width of the track will be always 3 meters. Like, yeah, kind of. It will be equivalent to 3 meters. There will be cones around it, and you have to just autocross that shit. That's why the event is known as autocross event. And in case of endurance and efficiency event, well, it's nothing but you fucking race. You fucking race against a lot of people like you. Many more nutcases. All want to win. Do you think they really care about the penalties and all? No, they don't. Do you think they really care about their car? They might. Like I do. Why won't I? I don't want to break it. I can make it. I just want to finish the lap. So, yeah. And 1 lap is equal to 1 kilometer equivalent. You have to give 22 laps. And guess what? One driver can't do that shit. So we give 11 laps to one driver, 11 laps to another driver. So we'll be needing two drivers. And there should be also reserve drivers. For instance, one of them dies. I don't know how will they die, but yeah, they'll die, I guess. So yeah, this was the whole rule book and all. There were more details. I know. It was a whole lot of details. Like it literally took me 15 minutes to find a rule book, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, 15 minutes, I guess. Yeah, 15 minutes. 15 minutes? Yeah, 15 minutes, yeah. So, yeah, that was a rule book. But later on, I also started to know about the racing car engineering and stuff. So, we got to start from the tires, as the big people says. Always start from the tires. Then go to the wheelbase, then to the track width, then to the camber, then to the A-arm length, then to the roll center height, BCG. Then we got where is it? Steering geometry, suspension travel, turning radius, bump steer, chassis rigidity, weight and balance. Yeah. And oh, chassis, I forgot about that. For chassis we have front bulkhead, impact attenuator, front hook, main hook, monocoque, and node-to-node triangulations in under chassis. Okay. Well, finding the center of gravity and VCG, there are formulas and stuff, and I also told you like you can do it in the simulation too. But some of the decisions that I have taken is like for the tires, we gotta go for 10-inch or 13-inch as usual. And for distance between wheelbase, we are thinking like if it's too short wheelbase, it will be like agile and twitchy. But in case of long ones, it will be stable. But how do I say it? It's gotta be less nimble though. And about like 1.5 and 1.6 was my calculation. Like the wheelbase should be according to me. This will change a lot. It's just a recommended thing because I need to start from a thing, okay? And yeah, that is the starting point. And in case of the track width, if your track width is a bit wide, stability is there but less rollover. But again, narrow track width, it's gotta be tighter radius but unstable as fuck. Recommended is like 1.2 to 1.3 meters kind of stuff. And mainly the formula is like you just wheelbase divided by the track width and you get it. The value you get it, that is your mainly, what do you call, the recommended track width kind of thing. Okay, so we also have the camber. It's the angle between the vertical imaginary line and your tire. So you see some of the cars with the tires a bit like that. This is the one. This is the camber. This degree mainly fixes how much of slanted your tires will be from the top. This top should be inner. So that's known as a negative camber. If your negative camber is there, so there will be more grips in the corners whenever you're cornering. But again, if your negative camber is a bit too much, well, guess what? In case of the straight line where you have to like go for an acceleration and brake it and the point to check your brake, you lose there. You lose points there. So the safe point of that camber is 1.5 degree to 2.5, I guess. I hope. We gotta keep that way. In case of A-arm length, it is also like a part of the camber. It mainly controls the camber gain. That's it. So long A-arm, better camber control but less bump steer. Again, shorter A-arm, packaging is easy, but again there is another short term, that is it is a bad geometry. So if there is a bad geometry, I don't think so you can control that thing properly. So recommended is like 60 to 70% length of the lower arm. Okay, the A-arm length should be 60 to 70% of the lower arm. Safe. That's it. I just wrote down the thresholds. These are the thresholds. Then we got roll center height. It's an imaginary point suspension rolls around where the suspension mainly just flips the car. And there is a VCG that I was always talking about, vertical center of gravity. And that's the height of car center of mass above ground. That's it. And these are the two things that will be showing how your body roll and that thing will be happening. Mainly the tilt test kind of stuff, Arki. Then we talked about the steering, we talked suspension. Did we talk though? Yeah, we did talk about the suspensions too. We did talk about turning radius, we talked about bump steers. Did we talk about bump steers though? Okay, no problem. When I'll do the bump steer, we'll be there, right? Who's breaking up? I'm not taking time from you people, at least. I'll be there. No problem at all. In case of the chassis rigidity though, like it should resist torsional twist. Well, it can be done in fusion, like for simulation and other stuff. Again, you just don't go and just try it out and say like, here is 1 Newton, here is 1 Newton, no Newton. Can you just sit down straight, you lazy? Yeah. What? Yeah, stay like that. Yeah. Fair enough. It's just a great day for science. I love this t-shirt. It's really great. Nice. Just I don't have no DD now to break my inventions. So yeah, there are the weight and balance and stuff and all. Like, it's a bit too much right now. So yeah, that was the update mainly. How far I did understand about cars. Let me tell you, nothing. So see you next time until I understand everything about cars so that I can make you people understand everything about cars so that we can race some fucking cars and win some car races. I hope so. If not, it was a good try, I guess. It will be a great journey. Don't you worry, boys and girls too. Like, it's weird though, na? If we get into that thing, we'll get girls. A lot. Yeah. I need to take a break from this thing right now. Just thinking a lot about this thing.